What's up, guys? This is Metalman talking about my new Gellman gear that I recently got. I ordered a small lightweight plate carrier, a one-day pack, and because some of the stuff took longer, like waiting on some of the Velcro brand, Gellman felt a need to send me something free, and he sent me a free multicam drop light panel. All the stuff is 1000D Cordura. Some of the outside layers are 500D for just being a little bit rougher. Doesn't necessarily need to be real fine. But let's go ahead and get into it. Right now, what I've got on is my plate carrier. It's really only designed just to carry the plate. There's no cummerbund on either side. But these panels here, these little straps, are elastic, really heavy-duty stuff. So, so I can actually pull the rig away from me, but it slaps right back. It doesn't move around, doesn't jump up on me if I jump off of stuff or onto stuff. When I'm running, it's not sitting there flopping back and forth like some of my other rigs do. It's got a little panel over here, right through here. It's sewn, so I guess you could hold I don't know, some pins or whatever. There's another little pouch right here. As you can see, I've got some mags right here, and there's Velcro right there, so I can close that up if I want to and just put different pouches on it. The straps, everything, it's buckled, so I can get out of this really quick if I need to. Really low profile right now. I have my actual sappies in here. It does add a little bit of weight, but it makes the rig fit a lot better. And for those guys that are really into the hardcore milsim, it's a must. On the shoulder pads, really nice padding. I'm not feeling a whole lot of weight on my traps like you do with some rigs that don't really seem to disperse the weight very well. That's another thing I'd like to add about the elastic. When you get the elastic adjusted right and you get the thing set down on you properly, that elastic, when it pulls it to your body, kind of pulls some of the weight off your shoulders. So I could definitely see myself wearing this all day at an op or something like that with no problem. Inside, a lot of nice padding. I'll give you guys a close-up on this stuff later. But both front and back panels got a lot of nice padding on there. I believe he said it was Drylex, which will kind of function like Under Armour in the fact that it'll wick moisture away from your body in case you start sweating. But overall, man, I'm really happy with it. Right now, I'm waiting on getting some HSGI taco pouches, M4 pouches and stuff to put on this thing. Move on to the pack. Pack, really nice. It's he's got it set up. He had it set up for me to where I can run it as a pack. I can strap this through and run it on a chest rig if I want to, or as you can see, there's little molly straps right in here, and I can use pals and attach it to the back of my plate carrier that I bought. Another thing, he sent a whole bunch of, or not pals, excuse me, malice clips, and he sent a whole bunch of these things with it. I didn't have to purchase these separate, a whole bunch of them. And these are made by Tactical Tailor, right here in the United States. Right here on the top, this is elastic, and there's a little Velcroed. It's got Velcro on the top of it, but it allows your hydration straw to come out of that. So I'm not having to leave part of my zipper open to thread it through and worry about my pack coming open while I'm in the field. Got a nice little pouch here. I believe he said that it was designed to hold some kind of a flare or something. I'm probably not going to be holding in flares with it, but I'll find something. Moving on to the back of it, right here, you can't probably tell from where the camera's at right now, but right here is the Velcro brand multicam hook tape. That's one of the reasons why this took a little bit longer for me to get, and he warned me ahead of time that if I wanted the multicam hook tape from the Velcro brand, it was going to take a while longer because he didn't have any, but he did send me pictures showing the color differences compared to the multicam Cordura on how it would look against it. And from farther away, you almost cannot tell that there's hook tape right there. I mean, the Velcro color is really, really good. I'll add, while we're on the subject of hook tape and multicam, that all this stuff is really Cry Precision licensed multicam pattern. So it's no knockoff. It's not going to look a little bit weird or anything. It's the real thing. We'll just get into it. There's of course, there's a small pouch here, right here at the top. Plenty of room to put an MRE plus extra stuff. There's an eyelet here for bleeding out water. If it gets wet, get water in it. It's hard to see from there, but I'll have to show you guys later when I do the close-up. There's actually Velcro inside here if there was things you needed to keep down. I think you can go to Walmart, and I think 3M sells little Velcro straps. So you could actually put stuff in here and put those straps around it and keep certain things you didn't want to get mixed up with all your other stuff to the walls of the pouch, which is awesome. That's a great idea. I never thought of that. Actually, I had no idea that he was going to do that. And at first I was wondering, kind of what the hell, but now I'm really, really liking it. Really heavy duty zipper here. Really heavy duty, and the zipper tab is quite large. I mean, here's my finger in comparison. It's almost about 1.5 inches long. I mean, it's really easy to get a hold of, and it's not too hard to unzip or zip back closed. We'll get into the lower panel. This part is huge. I mean, there's all kinds of crap you could carry in here. You'd probably fit a decent-sized laptop in here. There's no padding on the inside or this part here, so run that laptop idea at your own risk. There's, of course, MOLLE right here, so I can attach even more stuff on the outside of this pack. And again, another eyelet for bleeding water out. And again, Velcro straps on the inside for keeping stuff away from getting tangled up with each other. It's just a lot of room already just in these two spots. Let's see, move on to right here. Get this thing really open. Okay, again, Velcro in here. MOLLE straps right in through here, the middle. You can keep all kinds of crap out of the way. Here's your hydration kangaroo pouch kind of right here, and here's a bungee cord, adjustable. You can keep your hydration bladder in there, run your straw right through there. Again, you might even be better if you were going to carry a laptop or something. Keep it in here. That way, if you have stuff out there and you got the water here, it might cushion it. Again, water though might be a bad idea. But yeah, this is really low profile pack, but a lot of room. Not as big as I see some guys running around with like 3-day assault packs on them for a 7-hour game. Not very practical, in my opinion. It's just, I don't know, I don't need that much stuff, and I don't know of very many people that do. Now, if you are going to run a multi-day game, yeah, the 3-day pack, I might go with that too, because of just, there's going to be some necessities I'm going to need that I'm probably not going to be able to all fit into this thing. One good thing about this pack, I mean, I may not be able to get to it on my back, but carrying it on this plate carrier, I'll be able to, as you saw, undo 2 buckles pretty much simultaneously and take the thing off and be able to get into my pack. Or if I got one of my buddies behind me, I can just say, hey man, reach into the top pouch, grab this, reach into here, grab that, you know, whatever. You know, really lightweight. That way, some of the stuff I'm not carrying, or that I am carrying, that I don't really need to get to right away, I'll put in here. Because as far as on my plate carrier or my second line, whenever I get a battle belt from him, I'll probably be ordering a multicam battle belt. He does make those, one of the few people that does. I'll be running, you know, mags, probably a few extra mags on my belt, probably a dump pouch, mag recovery pouch, probably some hand grenade pouches. That'll be about it. That's about the only thing that I need to get to right away. Anything else like extra ammo, you know, to load into my mags later and stuff like that, I'll probably carry in the pack. Sometimes I run heavy weapons specialists, so I might have a few 40mm pouches out here on my belt or on my plate carrier. But if I have more than, say, 2 or 3, I'm probably going to be carrying the rest of them in here, because I don't use my grenade launcher a lot, but I do use it from time to time, so 2 to 3, I'm good. I'll go ahead and add, not only did he give me these malice clips, but he sent a bunch of paracord with it. Not necessarily multicam pattern, but it's pretty close. This other strap, I'm not sure exactly what I'd be using that for, but, you know, free. And whatever it is, again, the heavy duty elastic right here, and a little strip of bungee cord. So, lots of free stuff, or extra stuff that I didn't know I was getting. Again, this is Gellman Gear Tactical. One guy makes all this stuff by hand. His name's Alex Gellman. He's down in Texas. Shipping really fast. He has a website, but none of his prices are posted, so you guys are going to have to email him and talk to him that way. When I emailed him first, he got back to me within that day. And this guy has another job. Well, it's his primary job. Making this gear is just his second job, and he was on the ball on this stuff. And when I get into the close-ups and stuff, I'll explain some stuff, but there was a lot of things that I requested that he doesn't make standard on this stuff. Not really any extra cost. The only extra cost I think I incurred was the Velcro brand hook tape and the shoulder straps on my plate carrier, or the pads on the plate carrier. That was really it. You know, price, very, very, very compatible with anybody else. I was very, very close to buying a tag plate carrier. I was already not a fan of the cummerbund, so I was planning on buying a tag plate carrier and then basically tossing the cummerbund to the side, not even using it, because I like to use hip-mounted holsters. I don't want anything in my way. Plus, I play a lot of times in the heat, and that cummerbund around me just hinders more air moving through all my gear. I'd rather have just one strap, also the cummerbund, not elastic. This elastic strap on this thing helps my gear stay close to me. When I'm breathing heavy, I can still take a big deep breath, and it's not going to be so restricting that I can't, or it's making my breathing harder. You know, I'm going to be running cooler, lighter. It's just a way better idea, in my opinion. That's how I like to run my stuff. Anyway, coming up, close up.